In addition to all the books that were in that book pickup I did on Saturday, today is Tuesday, January 9th, 2024. So in addition to 6 boxes of all of the books, I got all of this media as well, which included a bunch of DVDs and very few CDs, but one really good CD box set, which you probably see already in front of you. So this is all stuff that I pulled from that carrying case, that CD carrying case. There was also some other loose discs that were mostly well, there was some DVDs, some movies, some kid stuff, and a good amount of TV shows that I couldn't use. So this whole stack here is just movies. This is Blu-rays. This is TV shows, and that's kids. So I'm going to add all of that to these growing stacks over here. As you can see, I've got two workout stacks. I've got all of these that are CDs. That's movies. And then that one there and that one there, TV shows, and that one's kids. And that one is, that's TV show as well. And the one over there are Blu-rays. So I might actually be ready, pretty close to doing a loose Blu-ray lot. I haven't done one before. See how that goes. I don't know. Maybe I need more than I have, but keep adding to it. It's been a while because I usually put out most of the Blu-rays that I come across. So just dive into what's probably standing out to you is this box set, the Beatles. If you haven't seen it before, it's a doozy. You can see on the back, those are all of the included albums. The original studio recordings, 217 songs. I believe it's 17 discs, 13 albums. And I looked at all of them inside, looked at all the discs. It's in amazing condition. On eBay, this goes for $100 and up, depending on the condition and how complete it is. So this one I'm selling in my store for $80, which is a great price, I feel. And we'll see if it sells. If it doesn't, I have no problem selling it on eBay. For now, I'll just keep it in the store. So that was an amazing donation. Remember, guys, this is a free book pickup, book and media pickup. Someone that called me on Friday, and then I set it up to go on Saturday morning before I opened the store. And I thought it was going to be more, but it turned out to be 6 boxes in total, and plus that carrying case of loose discs. There was also some video games in there. These are the 3 I'm going to put in my store. It's without the artwork, of course, just the loose discs. 3 PlayStations, a Gretzky, Gladius, and Matrix Path of Neo. There was another one that was in there that was a PlayStation 2 that was worth more money, but the disc was really badly scratched, and I ran it through the EcoPro 2 that I have here a couple of times, and it made a difference, but it wasn't quite enough for me to be able to sell it in the store. And I don't have, what is it called? I don't have the console to try it on, to test it on. So that's too bad. But I just added it to my growing list, or growing stack of loose video games, which I eventually, when I get enough, will do a lot of those. So in terms of the rest of it, I got some other cool stuff. So I've got these collections: Civil War, Road to Berlin, Pacific Battlefront. These are all DVDs I'm going to put in my store. This one's cool, Odd Thomas, which I've never had before. And there's a G.I. Joe one. And then there's some TV box sets here. These are the ones that are going to go in my store. Big Bang Theory, I do not have season 3. Band of Brothers, of course, the Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg movie. These are really cool, anime. This one is missing the first disc, but I'll still put it in my store. And then this one for $9, Basilisk. I'm not familiar with it, but that one does go for good money on eBay, so I'll put it in the store though for me. The Pacific, the HBO show, Girls, the first season. I only have the second season in my store. Fringe. And then these really cool ones, the Three Stooges 7 DVD Collector's Edition. That one's really nice. It's also got some photos in there. I'm selling it for $7 in my store. It actually doesn't sell that much. Three Stooges stuff doesn't sell that much on eBay, or that often. But that one's cool to have. I'm sure someone will pick it up. This one's awesome. Bond 50. It's got to, it's all Blu-rays too, by the way, 1962 to 81, and then 83 to 2012. And I can't remember, 50 years of 007, 23 films on Blu-ray. So it says from Dr. No to Skyfall. I checked all the discs, they're in great condition. I'm selling that for $40 in my store, and it kind of goes for $40 and up, really depends. Right, I would say on average about $50 on eBay. So that's something you can definitely sell on eBay, but I'm going to keep all that stuff in my store, see if it sells. I can turn around and sell it online if it doesn't sell in my store, which I'm fine with. But I was pleasantly surprised to not just find some DVDs and whatnot and some TV box sets, but some really great collections. You just never know, guys, what's going to come your way if you start spreading the word in your local area about taking donations, about picking up books and media from people for free. It's a great service. This was 6 boxes. They're heavy. She told me that she's kind of semi-disabled. She didn't want to have to deal with lugging them around, putting them in her car, driving them down to the thrift store, whatever it may be. So she needed to move, or she's moving and needed to get rid of them. There's a lot of people like this. They don't want to hang on to stuff. They want to get rid of it, but it still has a lot of value, as you can see. A lot of really valuable stuff in here. Plus the books, of course, which were okay. Well, there was some good books in there for sure. There was a lot that I couldn't do anything with, but there was a few dozen that I'm going to put in the store here, my other store, and so that'll be good. But this media was a pleasant surprise. All this media for sure. So I just want to share it with you guys, let you know what I've been coming across lately, because I haven't done a book pickup or media pickup in a little bit. It's been a little while. Well, definitely since last year, but it's probably been a couple of months. It kind of ebbs and flows, comes and goes. I predict that I'll get a lot more of these though in the new year as people start to clean out stuff. I tend to see a lot more of these over the next couple of months, a lot more pickups. But yeah, somebody found me. I believe they Googled me. They found me online from my website. And you don't need a website, but I would have at least social media presence, an email, business cards to hand out, flyers, that kind of thing, a way for people to find you or get a hold of you and let people know what you're doing, what service you're offering, because they won't know unless you tell them. So don't be shy about it. Also, I forgot, I had these on my list on eBay. Total Body Pilates with the mini ball, $14.99 plus shipping, taking offers on eBay. And then I got, there was the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones. I'm going to sell that for $19.99 plus shipping, taking offers on eBay. This is an old Piggly Plays Truant book from the 50s. It has the dust jacket. Only found one other copy with the dust jacket, even though it's a little bit messed up. It's old, so what do you expect, right? But I will list it on there, see if that sells. And then C.S. Lewis, 6 of his books for $20, taking offers, all of those on eBay. So that was some stuff that I'm going to be able to list there, and see how quickly I can move that stuff. So it's always nice to find not only items I can put in my store, my physical store, but also some items to list online as well. And of course, if I didn't have my store here, I could just list the Beatles. It would sell pretty quickly on eBay. The Bond one would sell pretty quickly. This one here would sell pretty quickly. So there'd be some really good stuff to list online if you did absolutely nothing locally. You could do really well with something like this. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.